show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your favorite sports channel, Blueclouds Media. Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. Who said I'm giving up? I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Yes, your favorite channel. We are back again for another exciting topic on this platform. My name is Nizam. My co-host name is Stephen G. He will join us here in a bit. Chelsea making moves off the pitch as a huge sponsorship deal on the horizon, plus a groundbreaking hire from the NBA. We're gonna sit down into it and break it down, and I'll let you guys know who the man himself, Sashin Gupta, the guy in the thumbnail that you clicked on. Yes, we're talking about Sashin Gupta. What is his job, and who is a data analyst? How can he impact our team, our football club? He's coming from the NBA and he has a good track record. We will sit down, we'll look into it, give you the background of the man by the name Sashin Gupta. When he's going to arrive at Chelsea, which part of department is he going to be? And like I said, he's a data analyst. Also, we'll be looking at the groundbreaking deal also coming from the Qatar Airways. According to Sky Sports, they said that Chelsea have been talking to airlines, and it looks like they're leading the front runners right now at Qatar Airways. If that should go on very well, it will be nothing else but just roses, just a cherry on, like I say, ices on the cake. I think that's the right way to explain it. Things are looking good right now. Team is winning off the pitch, but the difficult thing why Chelsea doesn't have a kit sponsor is because we are not playing the Champions League. And if Chelsea are able to qualify to start playing the Champions League, it means that everything will be easy for the club. But Qatar Airways is what the rumors are saying, that they are the front runners right now. But Chelsea are still talking to other football clubs. Chelsea is for what I know now, is the only big football club in the Premier League that don't have a kit sponsor. And it's not like they don't want to have one. They're looking for the best deal. But this is not a small football club. Chelsea It's among one of the I'll say top 5, top 10 uh, European giants. We're talking about Champions League winners, those that have so much tie with the Champions League history. Chelsea Football Club are one of them, and they have to find the right deal that will make the club more lucrative and the club look more better. So Todd Bowley, Deodat Egbali, we also saw them at the West Ham United game. We also saw them in the West Ham United game. No, I wasn't with United. I think.
Yeah, it was West Ham.
Was it West Ham?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the West Ham game, we saw Todd Bowley and Deodat Egbali. Are we gonna say that maybe the struggling of power, or maybe the problem between them has been solved? I mean, who knows? Probably the acting, just like I said earlier on the previous stream, the professionalism between them, they're acting very, very professional. Although one wants to go the other way and the other wants to go the other way. And I always say, in every rumor, there is a little bit of truth in it. So we have to take it like that and move on from there. So these are what we have for you on the show today. So guys, stick with us, not go anywhere. Blueclouds Media is live again with some interesting news and topics to discuss on this platform. Stick with us. Buckle your seatbelt on your chair or wherever you are. Be right back in just a second. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to your favorite channel, Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. We are live onto platform at the same time. We're live streaming live on X and streaming live on YouTube. So wherever you're watching us from, do me a favor, follow us on that platform and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have an account on YouTube, what stops you from joining us here? Be part of our community as we keep going on. We don't come over here to just hype you up because we want your follow or subscribe or your subscription. No, we tell you the fact, we tell you the truth and how it's supposed to be. We're not in a hurry for any clickbait stuff. That's not what we do on this platform. We're all about the truth. So we have Steven. Steven, welcome back to the show again, brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm just quickly, as we were about to go live, I was just quickly making some notes on Chelsea, and so I can sort of track last season to this season through multiple game weeks. So the further we go in the season, I can track it, see where we're at compared to last season, stuff like that. So yeah, I've just been chilling, bro, just doing stuff like that and just enjoying doing something. You know me, I like to track certain things when it comes to Chelsea and other Premier League clubs in some cases. So
would you agree that the club is doing the wrong thing? They're supposed to hire you for the data analyst work. So he can do that for them. They're supposed to hire you. They're supposed to bring you on board as their data analyst.
I mean, bro, you know me. I've got an Excel spreadsheet for the amortization going year by year for near enough every player we've signed in the last 2 summer windows.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to put the notes that I'm making now onto a document later. But all I'm going to say is I'm going 3 weeks at a time throughout the season in terms of the Premier League. So week 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. And obviously there's 38 weeks. So I've just done 37 and 38. So the last 3 weeks are all there. But all I'm going to say is after game 3 last season, Chelsea were 10th with 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. So 1 of every result, right? With 4 points. After 3 games this season, I've got to re-find it because I am quickly checking something else.
All right, Stephen, you're checking that out.
After 3 weeks this season, right?
Yeah.
I believe we are in a better place, although it's not actually working very well right now. So I'll have to recalculate that myself, which will take me like 2 seconds. But yeah, Chelsea took. So by what I'm looking at, Chelsea didn't have 3 wins until at least game week 9, maybe game week 8 last season. Right?
Yeah.
This season, Chelsea already on 3 wins after 5 games. Last season, after 6 games, Chelsea had 1 win, 2 draws, and 3 defeats.
Last season, after 6 games,
Yeah.
just had only
So,
1 win.
After 5 games, Chelsea have double the amount of points as what they had at 6 games last season.
Yeah.
Progress. That's what I'm saying.
Right. All right. Whilst you're doing that, let me go through this before we start with the main content.
Yeah, go for it.
Big up to you, my big brother. Chelsea perspective in the building, in the house. Big up to you, brother. He said that the so-called civil war was fought on media. Media is the media sphere. Media sphere, according to Chelsea perspective. Let me get my thing bigger.
No, there's truth to it. They're just being businessmen and got to keep it civil.
Absolutely. He said that the so-called civil war was fought in the media sphere, according to Chelsea. Big up to you, brother. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. It's been a while since we talked. We always see eye to eye on our platforms and other social media platforms. But I hope you are keeping very, very well. The family is doing well as well. Yeah, school is back again. It's keeping us all very, very busy. But thank you very much for finding the time and joining us here. Guys, so we got 11 of us watching live. And don't forget I haven't said this, so let me just say and get this out of the way. I know we're all human. We do forget ourselves once in a while. So whilst you're here, do not forget to drop a like on the video. It helps the channel go a long way. Without the likes, without the subscription, it means nothing to the YouTube algorithm. The more we put the likes and the subscription on, we subscribe, it helps the channel. It helps the algorithm also recommend it to someone who doesn't know much about this platform. So that's the main reason why we always want to remind our fellow friends of how important it is to like a video and also to subscribe to a platform. That's the reason why we do that. But anyway, thank you very much, each and one of you that is joining us on this platform. We're bringing you the news. Yes, the Gupta news is not old, but it's been around, but I haven't got the time to talk about it on this platform yet. But the other latest news is Chelsea trying to get a sponsorship deal with the Qatar Airways. That's the latest report. But we'll start with the man by name Sashin Gupta. Sashin Gupta, according to report, he is leaving the Timberwolves. He's a Timberwolves executive vice president of the basketball, operating a name by the name Sashin Gupta, who will be leaving his position to take role with the Premier League football club Chelsea, according to report from the Athletic, couple weeks ago. And also, if you look at his position and what he does, he's been with the Timberwolves since 2019. So I would say almost about 4 years over there, 4 years at the football club, or 5 years at the football club. And at the basketball team, at the basketball team. So whilst the stream is going, we're gonna get deep and look at what his role is. He's a data analyst. We want to see what he really does in terms of spreadsheets and what he has done for other institutional or other companies in that regard. So we'll be giving you more updates as and Steve, let me know when you're done before I move on, because I don't want to and then we end up coming back again.
Yeah. No, so I've just added an extra one because Chelsea haven't played 6 games yet. So I've added game week 5 to the thing I'm doing. Game week 5 last season, Chelsea were 14th with 1 win, 2 draws, 2 defeats. Yeah. This season, after 5 games, they're 5th with 3 wins, a draw, and a defeat with 10
I think we're
points.
both frozen. Hold on a second.
Okay.
No, we're not. Go ahead. We're not.
Yeah.
I think this
No, I was just saying
my
how
screen is frozen.
Huh?
That screen is
your
frozen.
screen's frozen again.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, I'm looking on YouTube and you're moving this. You're right. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I just added game week 5 because obviously Chelsea haven't played 6 games yet. Game week 5 last season, Chelsea were 14th with 1 win, 2 draws, 2 defeats. Yeah. This season, after 5 games, Chelsea have 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, and 10 points. Chelsea didn't get to 10 points until I believe game week 8 last season, where they hit 11 points. I'm just clarifying this now. Load up game week 7 table.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I want you to take over. I will restart because I can't control any of the comments that are coming in. I can't do anything.
Okay,
other screens are
it's
working, but one screen where I have the StreamYard on it, that screen is like frozen, and it's not a screen itself. I think it has to do with the computer, so I have to restart the whole thing. So hang in there for like 2 minutes, and I'll get back.
Yeah, no worries.
Take the guys through the spreadsheet. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll just take you guys through this for now. We're talking about data analyst anyway, so it's not the exact thing, but it falls under data. But yeah, so last season Chelsea didn't hit 10 plus points until game week 8, where they got to 11 points. We're 5 games in, they're already on 10 points. So look, we haven't played many big teams. I mean, we've only played Man City, but last season, from what I recall, Chelsea didn't win any of the games, or they won one of the games of what we've played so far this season. So immediately you look at it that way of Chelsea playing West Ham away. We lost 3-1 and they had 10 men last season. This season we went there, won 3-0. Man City last season we drew at home to them. I think that was the 4-4 game in the end, 4-4. This season, obviously, we lost, but it's Man City. You don't go into those games expecting to win. Who else have we had? I am struggling. Crystal Palace, I can't remember what the result of that was last season. I got a feeling we lost that. Crystal Palace, head-to-head. Oh, no, Chelsea won that last season. Okay, so we got 2 less points there, but we're picking up elsewhere anyway. Wolves, we lost both games last season. Went away to their stadium, 1-6-2 this season. Bournemouth, we drew away to them last season, 0-0. So that's another 3 points gain. So you can see that there's progress being made in these games. I mean, look, I don't want to exactly get into it, but you look at Tory Jennings' comments earlier from the overlap, and he's talking about how it's all negative stuff, basically, of when you look a bit deeper into it, all this sort of stuff. Okay, Bournemouth wasn't a pretty win, right? We all agree on that. But it's what Man U do week in, week out, and they steal points, and then they're praised for it. Chelsea do it. Chelsea don't get praise. So that is what it is. At the end of the day, Wolves game, we were struggling for one half. Came out after half-time, completely changed, dominated that game. You look at the game against West Ham, we controlled that for the majority of the game. They didn't really lay a glove on Chelsea. And look, the media were looking at it as Chelsea is stockpiling players. Now all of a sudden, look at Chelsea's depth. They've got Nkunku, João Felix, Neto, Mudryk. These are their B-team players that they're having at the start of this season. Okay, but 3 weeks ago, we had way too many players according to the media. So, like, it's working out in our favour. It's going to help us in the long run this season because our attacking depth mainly, I mean, defensively, we got not great depth. I mean, centre-back wise, we don't. Right back, if they can stay fit, we're good. Left back, I like what I've seen of Vega so far. Not worried about that. Kukre is stepping up. He's finally starting to put the performances in that show Chelsea paid the money that they did, and it's worth it. I mean, I wanted him sold. I think a lot of people probably did. But he's picking up performances, and all these players are naturally progressing. So, because of Chelsea's perspectives on about the media sphere, look, the media stuff changes at a click of a finger, right? Bang, changed, right? Not even 3 weeks ago, yeah? Chelsea was a mess. They don't know what they're doing, stockpiling players. And then 3 weeks later, Chelsea have brilliant depth. Well, I thought we're stockpiling players unnecessarily, right? But that's my sort of view on it. When it comes to Sashin Gupta, I'm trying to get up the stuff that I sent a while back because obviously it's been a couple of weeks now. But yeah, it's been a couple of weeks and
Did they kick you out, Steven?
huh?
Did they kick you out?
I think so.
Yeah, I saw the thing lagging for a bit. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah. No, I was saying how after 5 games last season, Chelsea were 14th with 5 points, with 1 win, 2 draws, 2 defeats. And this season, we're 5th with 3 wins, a draw, and 1 defeat. So already you can see progress. You look at the games that we've played and compare them to the exact same fixtures of last season. And last season, we lost to 10 men West Ham away at their ground 3-1. We drew with Man City 4-4 at Stamford Bridge. We beat Palace, I think, 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. We lost, I can't remember the scoreline, away to Wolves. And we drew 0-0 with Bournemouth. This season, we lost to Man City, what was it in the end? 2-0? 3-0? Something like that. Dodgy decisions didn't go in our favour. Anthony Taylor tax, you know how that is. Yeah?
I think 2 or 3-0, one of them.
Yeah. But you know how it is. Anthony Taylor tax, yeah?
I mean, it wasn't expected. It was a game that it was being. I mean,
you don't go into games against City expecting to win, especially with how much Chelsea has struggled in the last couple of years. But yeah, the other thing is, for me, it's a case of look, Bournemouth, we drew last season, we won this season. West Ham, we lost 3-1 against 10 men away last season. We went there, we battered them 3-0 this season. Could have been more this season.
That game and West Ham away last season, it wasn't a game for us to lose, but we still went on and lost that game.
But this is my point, right? There's natural progression in this squad. And I was saying how the media, the way the media been talking, right?
Yeah.
4 weeks ago or so, Chelsea have got too many players. They're stockpiling players. Where do you fit in Nkunku? Where do you fit João Felix? Where do you fit Neto? Where do you fit Mudryk? Where do you fit Madueke? Yeah? 3-4 weeks later, Chelsea have brilliant depth. They've got Nkunku that's currently in their B team. They've got Neto. They've got João Felix. They've got Mudryk. Like, 4 weeks ago, we were stockpiling these players unnecessarily. Now, 4 weeks later, it's brilliant squad depth. Forgot to applaud them. Well done. And I was saying, look.
Bravo.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But I was saying also about how, look, I don't like saying his name, but Tory Jennings and how he's being negative on the overlap and all that, yeah?
Right.
Bro, how about shush this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to other people, because you've even got people in the media who were hating on Chelsea. I was going to say another word, but I'm not getting us in trouble with YouTube. People who are hating on Chelsea in the media that have done a full 180 now. And now it's Chelsea look good and Chelsea have depth and Chelsea look strong and can Chelsea challenge for top 4. Even Carragher said it on Overlap. He said, at the start of the season, I didn't think Chelsea can challenge for top 4. But the way you've started the season, why can't you? You look at who you've got and how you've been performing. Why can't you challenge for top 4? So in literally 5 game weeks in the Premier League, he's done a full 180. He's gone from they can't get top 4 to now he wants to say we're going to get top 4. But you've got this man who is our representative on Talk Sport and on Sky Sports for the Chelsea fan base, and all he is negative. And you got those that screenshot I sent you of his YouTube videos.
Yeah, I got it right, and I'll give it to you. Guys, if you're watching us live, we got 15 of you watch live on YouTube, and over 35 people watching live on X. Thank you guys all for tuning in today. And you're wondering why we have this guy with the 5 live BBC radio stuff on our screen. One thing I want to say about him is I just don't want to give him so much mileage. He goes by the name Rory Jennings, aka
Rory Jennings.
Rory Jennings, but this is how we call him. This guy doesn't represent any of you Chelsea fans on the media outlet. He doesn't.
He represents a vocal minority.
And there's a reason why we're telling you he represents himself. I'll give you mine, Steve will give you his version of it. And we have Maya in the building. Maya, we haven't ignored. We're not ignoring you, Maya. We'll come back to you in a bit.
Nah. Big up, guys. Big up.
Yeah. The reason why we have this dude with this red microphone on our screen is, I'm telling you, if you guys hear this guy speak, he's been very, very negative. And that is how he drives. In terms of that's how he received subscribers and followers on social media platform. Since Chelsea started winning, I haven't seen a single video acknowledging the hard work of Enzo Maresca and even praising the players that he always threw them under the bus or always criticized them on social media platform like BBC, TalkSport, and other media and other media applications that call them or media platforms that call him to come and speak on behalf of Chelsea. He doesn't represent me and you that support the football club. Anytime he goes there, he's there on his own interest. Things that can make people, it can get the sympathy of you for you to follow him. He has a very, very intelligent way of speaking to get you on his side. But if you're like me, you're like Chelsea perspective, you're like other guys that are so smart, anything that he says, you not take it serious. You just debunk it because he doesn't make sense. He said Mauricio Pochettino is one of the best managers in the world. Oh, Mauricio Pochettino is the best. He's going to take Chelsea to the different level. And now it got to a point, oh, Mauricio Pochettino is not good. How do you bring a Paisley manager? Then he keep hitting on the manager from whenever he realized that, no, things are not going to go his way. And can you imagine this guy's reason of why Chelsea must not move away from Stamford Bridge is because of we have one Chelsea legend whose ashes has been buried in the ground. That's one of his reasons why Chelsea must not move away from Stamford Bridge. Is it a guy that is really, really thinking ahead in the future? Is it a guy that can really help the team in terms of if Chelsea are trying to rub shoulders with the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and the rest? We want to sit down in a 45-seater capacity stadium. For how long? We have millions. We have over 60 million, followers on so many platforms. X alone, which is Twitter alone, Chelsea have over 35 million followers on that platform. Manchester City have 17 million. And look at the size of their stadium. Look at the size of Camp Nou. Look at the size of the Bernabeu. Look at the size of Allianz Arena. Go to Italy. Chelsea have 45,000 capacity stadium. And as far as they can expand it, we're never going to get 70,000 at that stadium if even we have to develop it and be at the same ground. Are we looking at the bigger picture or are we looking at some ashes that have been buried in the ground? We are going to come. Everyone is going to come and go. I will die. I will come. I've been born and I'm going to die one day. You get what I mean? Roman Abramovich is going to die one day. So if Roman Abramovich ashes is being buried in the ground, doesn't mean that because of Roman ashes is there, so we cannot move on away from Roman. Ken Bates was moving on away from Ken Bates before Roman Abramovich got there. But before Roman, there was somebody else there. Before Ken Bates, there was somebody else there. So this guy is not a mouthpiece of you and I. He doesn't represent you and I. He represents himself. Now I'm going to give you some videos and some other thing that I want to back. I'm trying to say based on. Well, I'm going to give you this. He makes video just negative videos. He doesn't make positive videos. Oh, Chelsea, and they've done well since the beginning of this season. They've scored 5 games. They've scored 10 goals. Palmer is doing well. Enzo Fernandez is doing well. No praises. You know his latest video, why things are not going well for Manchester United and Erik ten Hag.
That was his video from today.
That's his video from today. Nothing about
Bear
Chelsea.
in mind, his club played last night. They won, albeit against League 2 opposition. But we don't speak. We don't speak. So this is before he uploaded the video today. This was taken this morning. So, yeah, if you zoom in and we'll just scroll down bit by bit as we need it, right? Just to make it easier for them.
Yeah.
Look at this, right? The last game he done a video on regarding Chelsea in terms of matches was the 1-1 against Palace. Yeah? After that, his Chelsea video was Civil War at Chelsea that could ruin the club forever. And then look at the thumbnail, yeah? It is what it is. It don't need explaining the thumbnail, yeah?
Ruined forever.
But the last game was what? The Palace game was, if you include the Carabao Cup game last night, that was 3 matches ago. Right? Was it 3? Yeah, 3 matches ago.
3 matches
ago. Look, City, Arsenal, City, Arsenal, City, Arsenal, City, Arsenal, 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 Liverpool.
Really go down. I'll zoom in and go up down. See?
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying, right?
Everything is all negative.
Done 2 videos.
Chelsea.
There's 2 videos
over here. Chelsea on fire.
Bro, Chelsea's soul has been destroyed. All this, yeah? Bro, his only 2 videos he's done regarding matches, 2-0 against Man City defeat and the 1-0 against Crystal Palace. Now, somebody said, he's been doing watch-alongs, yeah? I know people do watch-alongs and then do reviews and stuff and talk about the game. Why can't he do it? Why can't he do it? You do a video on Man U, though. He'll happily do a video on Man U and loads on Arsenal. Look at all the ones on Arsenal. Look, why Arsenal will win the league and all this, yeah? But when it comes to Chelsea, playing well, being in form, we don't speak. And that's why I kept holding this up. I wrote this as you were speaking and I kept holding it up, yeah? This is how I explain and describe Tory Jennings. Toxic negativity. That's how I explain and I describe him. That's the best way I can put it. You've got toxic negativity, you've got toxic positivity, right? You're either overly negative, essentially, or you're overly positive. Everything's good, everything's positive, everything's great, everything's terrible, everything's shy, nothing's going right. Yeah? It's pretty clear where he stands. Pretty flipping clear.
Guys, look, I've said a lot about this guy. I'm gonna make it short because I just have to acknowledge you guys also and go through some of the comments that are coming in. But yeah, if you really listen to this guy and his how will I say, his comment on our players, it doesn't look like someone that really have so much heart and feelings to our football club, and he wants to see the football club progress. He wants to see himself he put himself, just like I used to say, he put himself ahead of Chelsea Football Club, because you don't tell me that Enzo Fernandez is a bad player. I know people have their own objectivities.
He puts himself above
Enzo Fernandez. You bash this player, but can you make a video of Enzo Fernandez praising this player this season? He hasn't put a foot wrong. He's still playing with the Casado, the same position, same role. He's doing the same thing. You can't tell me this guy is a bad player because of one certain manager and the harmony at the football club wasn't right. So it affected pretty much the whole entire team. And we also even stated that this guy was playing under injury. He was carrying hernia the whole of entire last season. He was carrying hernia when he was playing for Chelsea. So that can affect you. Do you know what hernia is? Do you really know Troy Jennings or whatever stupid your name is? Do you know what hernia is? This guy is playing on the highest level, the competition, World Cup. When he was playing the World Cup carrying hernia, he came to Chelsea, also the same thing. having the same situation and playing on the highest level, and you don't give him the credit. But rather, how many videos do you do on Chelsea? If it's going to be on Chelsea, it's always going to be negative. Chelsea on fire, broken Chelsea. Why are these owners doing this? Why are these owners doing that? The Americans, that. Only make a video when Chelsea draws. Yeah, but there's no video when Chelsea went on a beat a team 4-0. 4-0, 5-0. Chelsea beat Tottenham Hotspur last season. Where is your video, Troy Jennings? You used to be an actor.
To be fair, this is only from the last few weeks.
If you don't know, this guy, he used to be an actor. He used to be acting. Yeah, if you watch very well, make a research of him. There's videos on social media.
He was in a program called The Bill in the UK.
Yeah, he's because we can all tell that this guy is not for real. He's acting. He's trying to put something out there, confuse you, so you can have his sympathy, and you can follow him and say, "Oh, he speaks what?" And he had some unnecessary vocabularies to his English when he's speaking, so you can say, "Oh, this guy is a smart guy." Not everyone that uses
at least he's putting
smart.
his acting skills to good use as a YouTuber now.
Right.
When I say that, I'm not saying all YouTubers are acting. I'm saying him specifically with the stuff that he puts out is using his acting skills to good use because the stuff that he says and stuff.
Thank you. We have JC, we have Maya here. I'm going to let Maya also speak. Then JC will also come in. Maya has been patiently waiting. Like I said, so big up to everyone. Let me acknowledge you guys. Probably wouldn't go through all the comments, but a little bit. Isaac, big up to you. I think Isa says sorry, it's a fraud. Yeah, according to him. And my brother perspective said, guys, more like people, more like share the video. Let's get more like. Let's see, maybe we can get 20 to 30 before we run up on the stream today. Like I said, we have a lot of news to talk about. Who is the man the man we have on our screen on our thumbnail? Not this guy, not this twat.
Sashin Gupta,
not this fraud. Yeah, not this fraud. Somebody else, the data analyst, we call him. We're gonna get into him. We're gonna get into that detail. But I want to hear what Maya and JC have to say on him. Chelsea Perspective said his flip flop. Yeah, I really.
One week he was Poch out, the next he was Poch in, then he was Poch out, then he was Poch in, and then at the end of the season we should have got rid of him.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Isa. Thank you very much for your comments. I think he strive on negativity. Absolutely, brother. You're spot on. Isa said also praises Arsenal because the fans have insecure issues and want their team to always be praised. That's Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club is full of negativity. I'm telling you now. If you want to be a top Arsenal content creator, you're not going to make it because they are playing very well. Wait until things started going bad. That is how Robbie got his name. That is what the AFC Arsenal Football AFTV, whatever they call them. They got the name because of negativity, and all the people they brought on the show, it was only about two or one of them that wasn't that negative. The Ty was one of them, and maybe it's time to go. Those were the negative. But if you look at the other guys, all negative. And Arsenal AFTV get views when the team loses. When they win, they don't get our view because agenda is negative. Yeah.
You know what I was saying about you got toxic negativity, then you got toxic positivity, right?
Yeah.
Ty is a prime example of toxic positivity. Yeah, everything's good, everything's great, all this. Yeah. Ty is a perfect example of the opposite to what Rory is.
All right. Thank you very much, Stephen. I want to love you forever. Said, big up to Nizam. 23 people watching live, but only 9 likes. Come on, people. Let's hit the like button. Absolutely, guys, we can do that. Thank you very much. I want to love you forever. I hope you're doing well at home. And my Z Feroz, Ferozi, I'm sure it's the name. Ferozi said, dank. Whole English media is clown. That's coming from Manchester. Is red. Thank you very much, my brother. Says, big up everyone from Feroz 17. Is it 17 or 17? Issa said he is tourist and doesn't want to see the club succeed. Yeah, he's a terrorist and doesn't want to see the club succeed. Issa, thank you very much for that comment. Preach on, preach on, preach on, preach on, brother. Thank you, brother Nee. Preach on. Thank you very much as a perspective. We all have to stand up because this guy's been doing this for way too long. It's about time we voice out. He doesn't speak for me and you. He doesn't speak for any of us here.
He
He speaks
speaks
for
for the
himself.
vocal
JC,
minority.
yeah, JC, big up to my brother JC in the building here. Rory is a CFC hater, not a fan, according to JC. F22FC said, I agree. JC, he is a clown, a big clown. Absolutely, I agree. JC said, Jack got back from a call, and Rory is all over the internet. He has been speaking rubbish for so many years. I think he lacked maturity, according to JC. I think he does. Mental. He needs some mental, mental check. He have to check in his brain and see what exactly is in there. Is it noodles or is it rice? We have to find out what's in there. Rory saying so. United playing not good. He don't see whole game. Okay. Manchester is red said. Rory saying United playing not good. He don't see the whole game. Okay, you say United is not playing good, but he doesn't see the whole game. Where
You're saying that Rory only watches highlights.
Okay, he doesn't watch the whole entire game. He watched highlights.
But then at the same time, this is what United done last year. They had multiple, like several games. I can't remember off the top of my head, but probably at least 10 to nearly 50%, like 10 in terms of number of Premier League games to about 50%, so about 18 of their games were very scrappy.
Okay. Manchester is great. So Rory saying Chelsea season already finished. What a clown! What a clown! It means football. Rory saying and saying
Angel Gomez redemption.
Angel Gomez redemption coming. What Gomez do I? He's not a good enough.
So basically, what has he done in Lille? He's not that good.
What has he done? I had something. He got a red card. Something not too long ago. Rory, where we're saying that Haaland can give. Okay, yeah, I remember this. Someone even said this. Haaland cannot even score 12 Premier League goals in his first Premier League. I think when he joined the Premier League. And look at that. This guy talked out of his ass. Yeah, his backside. That's where he talks from. All right, let me hear from Maya, and then we go to JC. Maya, time for you to say something, brother. Over to you, bro.
Yeah, big up, guys. Thank you for having me on the platform once again. But yeah, like you guys said, these guys are like fraud. This guy's a fraud. So, anything I heard from him, actually, I didn't actually. There was one time I went into his videos, and that time we were actually in the mud. I think it was the time during Potter, and I was kind of like, but that was the first time trying to like figure out, his content. Then, yeah, and as well, time tells me. So, this guy's a fraud, and if he continues doing that, and I'm glad a lot of people are waking up. It's not only the whole Chelsea community that's waking up, like the whole of. I was on Twitter like this morning and I saw like my TL just running up about this guy.
Bro, he was getting cooked.
So I think it actually, he's cooked, bro. He is cooked because everyone knows what's his deal now. So like, no one is gonna go pay attention to his content anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can see a comment from Twitter right now. The guy said that both him and Minerals are an insult to our fan base. I've been saying this many times, and I know even my brother, just a perspective, trying to invite Minerals to his platform. And the guy said it's not gonna. He wants to keep it clean on his platform, and Minerals intended not to stop swearing. I mean, what's all about that? Come to the show, come and talk to your fans, but then you want to keep on swearing and swearing. And he said that can happen on this platform, and I agree with him. I'm glad he didn't. It didn't happen. All right. Thank you very much, Maya. Let's go to JC. JC, big up to you, brother. And how are you doing, sir?
Great, Nee. Great. Little bit busy day, but like good. How are you all?
We're doing okay, brother. We're doing okay. But we have the main topic, but we haven't even started getting details of the main topic yet. But this CUM. I don't want to use the name, but they call it Kant. I'll have my platform. Let me express myself a bit.
See you
on
next
this
Tuesday.
platform. Yeah. This guy, it's real Kant. They call him.
Look, I don't want to use the word. Goes to use the
I
word.
can't want to.
Brilliant.
I'll take responsibility of it. Whatever comes, I'll face Judgment Day from YouTube. It's a Kant. It's a real Kant, and I'm just tired of hearing his nonsense. I'm just tired of him. So now we have to put him on board. Now we have to put him to where he belongs, his right shoes on social media, and this is right of it. This is one of the social media platforms. We have to make sure we keep him up on his line. So what do you have for us today regarding this clown on my screen?
Yeah. See, I try to be a little bit more, how to say,
Politically correct.
no, like how to explain. Okay, I've been watching time on and off because normally I do not have the patience to watch all his video in one go. I mean, he puts like 15 minutes, and normally 2-3 minutes is all I can take, and like that's it. And then I'm like, yeah, it's too much of hate and negative, and I don't like watching this. And I have seen his videos for like 2 years, and so my take is, I mean, as I see it, like I feel sorry for him, to be honest, because internet and social media is a ruthless place. It makes or breaks you. It makes or breaks your psyche when you are exposing yourself to open criticism, and you have to be careful of what you're speaking, and what he's speaking. To be honest, I mean, I see only like 2-3 scenarios. Either he's just making the content to gain a lot of clickbaits kind of stuff, so that he earns money with that. But I mean, with this kind of content which he creates, I mean, you can, and the way social media is, it will go only to a certain extent. After that, it becomes like totally. I mean, people stop watching this after some time. So it's not a long-term strategy to be like trying to pretend to be like this if he's pretending to be taking that positions. And the other side, what I'm thinking is, if he's genuinely thinking and believes in what he's speaking, I mean, he's not in a very nice place. I mean, there's so much of hatred in his head. He needs help. He needs doctors. I mean, he can go on for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. He will end up in a place where he will need help. I mean, so much of hatred. I mean, everything comes out is like totally. I can understand when things were bad, PTSD and all that stuff. But now the team is playing well. Why you so much negative still? I mean, and I think either it is like superficial. He's trying to create a content to make money, but nonsense takes you to only to a certain level, and then the fall is pretty abrupt and fast. But if he is not pretending, and if it is genuinely he believes what he speaks, then he needs help. I mean, there is so much of like stress and negativity and hatred, and if it is inside his head, he needs help. And I feel pity for him. He's putting it out in social media. I mean, like mostly UK people or people who know him have been watching for like 1, 2, 3 years, but now he's gone viral. That's like worldwide Chelsea fan are judging him. I mean, he's
not looking good, bro.
He's
So I'm
kaput.
saying.
He's going wild on X, and he's going wild right now on YouTube. I don't know about
I feel
Facebook.
sorry for
I don't know
him.
about TikTok.
I
It's
feel
not
sorry
looking
for
good, bro.
him. I am in a very nice mood. I enjoy when Chelsea is doing fine. I am happy. I feel sorry for him.
I think, look, he's been doing this when the team is not doing well, and people think that, okay, it's just like AFTV when things were going bad for Arsenal. They can do this. They can win Champions League and win Premier League. Everyone buy into every nonsense that people say without thinking twice. But now we expect this guy to be saying some positivities or maybe change what he said in the previous video because with Chelsea is doing well now. Okay, praise the players, praise Enzo Maresca. You call him a championship manager. All right, what's the big deal of a championship manager? Championship manager, is his brain all championship, or did he qualify as a professional manager that has a tactics of himself that he's trying to teach young players to play a certain way? Why wouldn't you give him that praise? Now they're giving Enzo Maresca praise since he came to the football, even before, because I feel like he has something that
he even referred to him on the overlap today or yesterday, whenever it was recorded, as a championship manager. Like when he first came in, blah blah blah, championship manager. We got rid of Pochettino, and I respect, like, Pochettino went up in my estimations because he stuck to his principles and all this. Yeah,
Right.
like you shouldn't still be referring to him as championship manager. Whether that's you saying when he first came, I thought championship manager. You shouldn't have thought of that in the first place. Whether you thought that then and you still think it, or you only thought it then, like, your fault shouldn't be championship manager. That shouldn't be the fault.
Right.
Allow me to summarize, me, because I really have very short time now. I have to I think he still does not realize, or maybe he realized, but he's doing it for the sound bites because he's sitting with Gallagher in a company with this Liverpool and Manchester United legends and all that, like those defenders. But I mean, either he does not understand, like he is becoming the mouthpiece of what they are trying to convey indirectly. They cannot be speaking nonsense, but they are using him to speak the nonsense which they would like to be spoken. So either he does not understand, like he's being used, or he himself has this hatred. But eventually what I want to summarize is, see, Anthony Taylor, I don't think he has any agendas against Chelsea, but like the mistakes he has made, he makes mistakes everywhere. But the hatred he's getting on the internet is like, I don't condone that. And I think, and I think we should be like a very responsible stream. Like me, I know you are a very fantastic person, and you never desire anything bad for any person. So we should be also like educating the people. Like this gentleman, it is his opinion, or maybe he is doing it, whatever it is. I mean, it is just social media, and it's just content. It's like media content. It's not something like so big that we would still discourage people to be going on social medias and directing a lot of hate towards him. Yeah, as we say, like maybe he needs help, maybe he's not in the right place right now, or maybe he's pretending to be that to get the sound bites. But if he's pretending, then he will lose the viewership. But if he's having, if his mind is not calm and like there's so much, then he might be needing doctors. But let's not like encourage others to like really be going against him on his socials and all that. I mean, that will be like we do not condone that kind of behavior. So we definitely will ask our viewers not to go in that directions, because that would be clear. I would say that differentiates us as content creators than what he is doing, knowingly or unknowingly. So if it is unknowingly he's doing it, he needs help. So you don't kick a sick man, So he needs a doctor.
He's knowingly doing it.
He knows what. I'll say, and JC, he definitely know what he's doing. Can you imagine? Chelsea won yesterday,
he's been doing it for
and
years.
The video he put out today was not about Chelsea. It was about how why things not going right for Manchester United. It has to do with Eric Ten Hag. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but people are not dumb. People make judgments, but people are not dumb. Like majority of people understand what's going on, and I think like him saying something is bad does not mean thing is bad. So he's losing credibility, that's for sure. But anyway, I'm really grateful to you to have me for 5-10 minutes. I had really wanted to be more, but today I will summarize here and take leave. Thank you very much. I will do more in the coming days.
No problem, JC. I know when JC have time, he's always going to be with us over here. But I'm very glad that JC you joined. Enjoy the rest of the day, brother. Enjoy your
Thank
rest
you.
of the day.
Big up, bro.
Thank you very much, JC. We have our brother JC here
Yeah.
who came on. He have an interest on what is going on with these our brother Chelsea fan. And guys, I apologize a bit for some of the words that I use because you guys know me very, very well. I'm not that kind of a person. But it looks like I've taken too much from this player. It's not directly to me, but the way he makes himself like representing we the Chelsea fans in the that bigger platforms like Sky Sports or maybe BBC or the overload they call it in the UK, which I haven't watched
Overlap.
before. Overlap they call him in the UK.
It's
which I
essentially
haven't really
podcast,
watched
but
before.
they have guests from every Premier League club, almost like a live audience thing where they go back and forth, basically.
And to me, he's got a lot of followers. So if you don't use your followers, you don't preach the right words to these followers. What are you doing as a Chelsea? And
It's misinformation,
he's a
bro.
smart guy. He's a smart guy. He's been around for long. He's been watching games since childhood. So we give him that respect for that. But the way he's going and going about things right now is too much, and we have to put him in the right place. But we don't condone how do you call it, violence or hate on this platform. We're just trying to identify something that he think that we're not seeing. But now people are waking up, and I want to use my platform to tell people to wake up and watch what this guy says, because I have so many evidence that tell you that this guy doesn't really know what he's saying. He's just a flip-flop. He goes according to the trend. When it's all negative, that is how he makes money. If you look at our brother here, Manchester, yeah, Manchester is red forever. Said why Rory saying, okay, I think I read that one earlier on. So okay,
I don't know
all
if
right.
you read this one.
No, I haven't read this one yet. JB's, thank you very much, JB. Championship manager is in Germany doing wonders. I'm sure he's talking about Visit Company. Yeah.
Having said that, you're at Bayern Munich, so if you're doing bad at Bayern, then there's got to be big questions asked.
Right. He's not sick. He's just doing it for money. Anytime Chelsea wins, he avoids content. Thank you very much. I'm glad JB is even seeing it. Everyone is seeing it, and it's time for us to raise the
us
alarm.
people here have brain cells. We can identify these things.
Yeah, and I've said many times, and I don't mind. What's his name again? Johnny Minerals. He's a good lad. But if you use your platform as a platform of insulting these owners all the time, which Johnny Minerals, none of the excuse me, I apologize for saying this. None of your family members can rub shoulders with Todd Bowley or Beard Ekbali. None of your family members are that rich. But you sit on your platform, use your FUCK microphone and insult these new owners who've been there literally for 3 years trying to figure out something that has been messed up for 2 decades.
Wait, who you on about now?
John Minerals.
Oh, that donkey. Don't get me started
I'm talking
on
about
him.
the football club. Things that have been messed up at the football club for some decades. When I say decades, I'm not talking about Roman Abramovich doing it. But I'm talking about people that were working underneath Roman Abramovich, how they were flipping the books up and down. That is why if you hear Chelsea being banned for, if you hear Chelsea going through transfer and ban, it's because of under Roman Abramovich. Things that some of these people that were working for him did under his regime. So it's not easy for these new owners to start everything from scratch. And bringing new players, get rid of almost everyone that was there that caused this club what it is now. You get what I'm saying? It's not easy, but give them the chance. Give them the chance. And then when we realize that we are within 4 or 5 years, nothing is going on, then we all come up and say, hey, Todd Bowley, Ed Bally, you guys got to move. 4 years now, we haven't seen any progress, but we're seeing something. I know it's still early days.
Starting, bro.
It will get better. But anyway,
yeah,
let's move on. Let's move on. Go ahead, Maya. You want to say something, right?
No, I was agreeing with what Stefan said. Like it's the process starting. You can see like the whole project itself, especially with the stadium. So, yeah.
Bro, we just need the media to let us cook in silence.
Don't say anything.
Keep hating on us.
Yeah,
and
but
we'll-
that's going to be hard, bro, because you know the PR's onto us the whole time. You take Jamie Carragher and all these clowns. What are they doing?
Bro,
So
the more they hate on us,
it's
the
gonna be
better.
hard. Yeah,
All right.
because once we win a trophy, it's over, bro. So they should
No,
keep on
they hate
doing
on
it.
us more when we win, bro. Have you forgotten this?
Okay, guys, we're gonna move on from Rory Jennings. Rory Jennings, behave yourself, brother. Behave yourself. You should know much better. And negativity is not gonna help you. I know negativity sells on social medias and newspapers and everything. No one goes there. No one goes to the newsstand and you want to buy and how good this club has got money. No one wants to see that. They want to see how bad this club is. Who's gonna get relegated? Imagine if Manchester City news break out and they found guilty. Every media
You
house
straight
will
on the
sell.
video on that one.
Huh?
I said everyone's straight on the videos of that one.
Definitely. Everyone's gonna sell because that's the huge negativity video and everybody will strive on it. So all right, so guys, so we're gonna move on from there. We're gonna talk about this man, the man behind the Timberwolves success and what he's done. We're gonna start with that one. Well, so guys, if you're here, that's the main topic. If you know much about him, let us know in the comment section below. And I always say, Leo Desperandos, guys, so we got to hang on to our football club, hang on to that hope. And 11 of you that is watching live on this platform and the others watching live on X, want to say thank you very much. Keep on doing what you're doing. You guys are smart. You know better. Follow the right accounts, not those that are just craving for followers and subscribers. Not that, those that are craving on negativity to sell and to be able to feed their family. Not that one. Follow the good content creators out. There's so many of them out there. There's so many I can mention. Again, Chelsea Perspective, one of them. Blueclouds Media, one of them. The Blue Lounge, also one of them. So many good ones out there. They open their platform and welcome you to their platform for you to have your say. Those are the platform I would recommend that you join. And also Almighty Blues FC, Chelsea channel in India. You can follow all these platforms. You get what I'm saying? So thank you guys for tuning in today. But we start with the man here as I thought I was echoing.
No, there wasn't an echo.
Yeah, there wasn't. Let me get
No, it was fine. There wasn't one.
Ready. Yeah. We're gonna start with let's start. Stephen, should we start with the Qatar Airways sponsorship deal before we start with the Gupta?
It's up to you, bro.
All right, so let's start with the let's start with him. All right, so we want you guys to know who this guy is. Apparently, he is a data analyst, and reports are saying that he invented the NBA trade machine, and also I think the NBA trade machine, and he did something for ESPN.
No, that was what he did for ESPN. That's exactly what he did for ESPN in 2006.
He invented the NBA trade machine for ESPN, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went with the Timberwolves in the NBA for a series of about 5 years. Now he is, yes, sir.
So just quick, for anyone that isn't aware, I'll just clear this up. So 2006, this is before he was in the NBA as an executive or any other role. So in 2006, he created the NBA trade machine for ESPN. That allowed users to essentially assume the role of the general manager so they can make trades and stuff like that, and see if trades were possible under the what's called collective bargaining agreement, which assesses whether trades are possible under salary cap restrictions. But he's been in multiple roles. So he was a software engineer for ESPN. That would be the time where he came up with the NBA trade machine. Then he went to Houston Rockets, where he was the basketball operations and salary cap analyst. After that, he went to the Philadelphia 76ers. So for the just over first year, so 13 months he was there, he was a consultant. Then the next 2 years after that, or if you want to be more precise, the 26 months after that, he was the vice president of basketball operations. So he was there for a total of, for 39 months. So 3 years, 3 months. After that, he then went back to Houston Rockets as a special advisor in 2017 to mid 2018. He was there for 11 months. Then in August of 2018, he became the Detroit Pistons assistant general manager. He was there for, just under a year. He was there from August 18 to July 19. In July 19, he moves to the Minnesota Timberwolves and he becomes their executive vice president of basketball operations. So that's a brief rundown of who he is, what he's done, starting at ESPN, then making his way into the NBA and going to multiple organizations. Just so people have a bit of an idea who he is and his history in the league in terms of the basketball and the NBA and all that. But yeah, bro, he's been around the league for 18 years total. But the way that I look at it, right, is that I've already spoken on this. The Premier League are bringing in, and UEFA already have this squad cost ratio, as they're calling it. So you're allowed to spend 70% of your total income, your total revenue, basically. So the way that I'm looking at this is that whatever role he comes in to do, right? I'm assuming it's going to be partially to do with this salary squad cost cap thing, whatever you want to call it, yeah? Because realistically, right, whilst everyone's got to be adapting to it and stuff like that, right, he's worked with caps before in the NBA, yeah? So you get him in and he can be the guy who sort of works around the squad cost ratio and figures out what we can afford to spend and be within those rules and stuff like that. So I'd imagine his role would be related to that in some sort of capacity. But I just wanted to give people a brief idea of who he was.
All right. So I'm sure. Oh, DJ is here. DJ.
Big up.
DJ, welcome back. You missed
Hey, guys,
the most heated part of the show today.
Oh, what part was that, bro? Sorry.
You missed it, yeah.
Oh, we were on about
quite a
Tory
bit of the
Jennings.
heated part of the show today, DJ.
Oh, what about Mr. What about Jennings? What did he do this time?
The stuff
I'm not
on the
really sure
overlap and the
what's
fact
going
that
on.
he's not done a single video post Chelsea win. He's only done the Man City game and the Crystal Palace game, and everything's negative. I was explaining how you've got toxic positivity where everything's great, everything's brilliant, and you've got toxic negativity where everything's terrible, nothing's going right, all that. He's toxic negativity, whereas when you look at AFTV, you've got Ty, who's toxic positivity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I would say, but Rory's been like that for a long time. And he's the Chelsea voice on the overlap and on TalkSport and on all these different platforms. I get it. From the media perspective, negativity sells, so they want someone who's massively negative, right? But at the same time, can we have somebody with a few brain cells, please?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know what my thoughts are on Rory Jennings, guys. I've got no time for the guy, to be honest with you. I mean, he's been like this ever since Rome. He used to call out for Roman to go. He was calling out for managers to go. He was calling out, obviously, without, obviously with the start that we made to the season, how things have been going with Chelsea. Literally everything's negative with him. But obviously, when we start getting positive results and things start happening, right? He won't go on play one of the shows like the overlap and say, you know what, my team's actually picking up things, right? But he won't. He's just because, again, I think the players are starting to prove him wrong now. and things are starting to happen for us. Okay, I'm not going over the top with things now. Yeah, we've got some great wins under our belts. Let's be happy with that. How long it may continue, I'm not going to say, yeah, we're going to win the league tomorrow, but we have got a good chance of finishing in the top 4 by, 100% we're doing. I think the bookies are now slashing our odds now to a top 4 finish now. They've got us as fourth favourites for it now. So that tells you how things could just changed from where things were at the start of the season to how things were all negativity, even with all the nonsense going on between the owners against each other. Again, they were trying to bring more negativity into it. But hey, listen, what I like about it, the players are not letting it get through. They're not letting it get to them. They're just going on the pitch at this moment in time, and they're actually doing the business. So I've got no complaints in that way.
Thank you very much, DJ. I know you're just joining us here, so I just want to hear your point of view, or what your thoughts are on this, clown on my screen. He's been to the overlap. He's been there. He's been talking nonsense on that platform. And I think that this guy is really out of order right now. And we as Chelsea fans have said on my platform, my ex is just blowing off because of some of these statements he's made on the is it overload, right? Overlap or overload, Stephen? Is it overlap? Overlap, yeah. Some of the comments he's made on the overlap and making my Twitter blow up right now. So, look, if you look at his videos, DJ, if you look at his videos, none of his videos are any, would I say, positivities in the videos that he's made.
There's nothing positive about Chelsea.
I'm going back on this again. It's because of go ahead, Stephen.
There's nothing positive about Chelsea, and there's positive about every other club. Well, I say that it's mostly positive about Arsenal, but if you want to live up to Arsenal, mate, fine by me. You do you, yeah. Instead, how about you don't just stick to Arsenal and Man City, and you talk about the club you supposedly support, you supposedly represent, yeah? How about a bit of that, just for once? When Chelsea get a good result, just once do a video that just talks about Chelsea and it being positive, yeah? Like I said at the start, like someone said to me, of our games he's done like 2 or 3 watch-alongs. One of those was the West Ham game. That's no excuse not to do a video on it. Like, why shouldn't he be doing a video on it even if he's done a watch-along? Like, I don't care. Like, bro, I ain't going to watch it, but at the same time, you shouldn't stick to just doing a watch-along and then go, I'm not going to speak on the game again. Do you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's pointless. Bro, how many times have we been here where when we used to do the watch-alongs, we'll do a watch-along and then we'll still sort of do a review like the next day, even if we give our thoughts almost immediately after the game?
We do. But
we always talk about it either the same day or the day after, even if it's brief. We give at least some thought the next day or something like that. But even when we were doing the watch-alongs.
See, the problem we've got, guys, is this, right? Yeah, people at this moment in time, and another guy said it. I'll mention his name because it's not what you call it. Terry on the Terrace even said a lot of the reason why fans are so negative on Chelsea at the moment is because they don't want to admit that they are actually building and doing something at the moment. Yeah,
what is in rivals?
Yeah, rivals don't want. They want to put Chelsea down all the time. This is the issue we've got. And he goes, and he goes. Whereas he's actually coming out and always said, he goes, look, once Chelsea get things together, he'll say, even though he said he goes, Chelsea are not back yet. But what he has turned around and said is that there's always going to be this negativity around us because when fans start showing negativity and they don't talk about us, that means they're worried because they were not expecting Chelsea to. They're expecting us, if you like, to probably more or less fail under this manager as well, and it all turned out to be a failure, right? So far, so good. It hasn't been that way. Maresca's, I think he's done a good job for us so far. I think he'll long may it continue. And listen, what we've got to remember as fans is there going to be times this season, guys, where we're going to struggle, and we may end up finding ourselves going down that pedestal again. But the fans have got to stick by the manager, and we can't just say, oh, you know what, a couple of bad results, and oh, Maresca out the door, because you're going to get some of the fan base starting that. And that's where Roy Jennings will start doing his videos all over again. Well, oh, I told you fans, you guys gave it all the positive, and I'm telling you now, this guy's not good for Chelsea. He's just waiting for that negativity. At this moment in time, he's like the rival fans. He can't say nothing at this moment in time, because at the moment, everything around Chelsea at this moment in time, whether rivals like to accept it or not, is all positive. Yeah. And until something bad happens, I can just imagine seeing one of these videos being played. Oh, I told you Chelsea were not back. All you fans, they were tricking everyone. They're not back. Someone's just waiting to release a video like that now. Yeah, because we're at this moment in time, what I say is we're in the zone at the moment. We're winning our games. I mean, everyone are putting us down over the Bournemouth game, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But what used to get me annoyed? Yeah, bro. What used to get me annoyed though, brother, right, is it used to be known as title. You know, when you go and win a game, when you go and win games, like when you're not playing well in them and you get the odd 1-0 win, they used to say that's the sign of champions. That's the sign of champions doing that kind of thing. Yeah, when we're doing it now, all of a sudden now we've done it. Oh, it was a struggle, man. You know, they could have had 3 goals against them. Bournemouth were very unlucky in that game. That's how it's going to be, guys. And this is the thing about Chelsea. I've known it for years, bro. I've grown up with it for years. I've been a fan of the club for too long to realise this. And this is how it is, bro. It's always going to be this way with the fans out there. There's always going to be negativity around us because they just hate us. They don't like us. Simple as that. They don't like us. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I just want us to continue proving them wrong.
I mean, bro, even with me, yeah, like, I'm 25. I've been Chelsea fan all my life, yeah. I think my first game was when I was 5 or 6, yeah. Even I know the media, yeah. I know people who are like 18 that sometimes go to games, that are 16 sometimes goes to games because they sit near me, yeah? Bro, they can see it. Everyone knows it. When Chelsea were good, we got hated on. When Chelsea are bad, we get hated on. Do you know why? Because Chelsea, whether people like it or not, yeah, have a history of success. And, bro, on the overlap, yeah, literally, I can't remember her name, yeah? But it is what it is. It was a Liverpool fan. She was sat next to Rory. She goes, last season you would have lost games like that. Right now. Yeah, she goes, last season you would have lost games like that. We did. We lost to Wolves twice last season. We drew to Bournemouth away last season. We lost to West Ham with 10 men last season, 3-1 at their ground. So we literally did lose those games last season. The only team that we've played so far this season, if I remember correctly, from the thing I looked at, that we beat last season was Palace at home, and we drew that this season. Yeah? All the other 4 games in the Premier League that we've played, the corresponding fixture, so Wolves away, Man City at home, we didn't win those. So she was bang on the money. And he went, probably, or something like that. No, factually, it was almost a lock-in guarantee that we wouldn't have won games like that. The Bournemouth one I'm on about, right? Because we didn't. We literally didn't. Like, at the end of the day, the fact is there. The only one of the opponents that we've played this season that we beat in the exact same fixture last season was Palace. Yep. We drew this season with them, so we dropped 2 points to them. But we've gained 3 points on what we did last season against West Ham. We gained 2 points on what we did against Bournemouth away last season. Like, hello, the evidence is there. Like, you can literally see it, the same fixtures. We had, like, 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 defeats or something in the exact same fixtures.
Yeah.
It's literally there.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. We've been talking about Gupta, the incoming data analyst. We don't know his role yet, but we have to see. He's been working with the Timberwolves for 5 years, and I think he started working with them since 2019. Now he's on his way. He, from reports, are saying that he invented the NBA trade machine for ESPN. And also some few reports that I have here. Gupta has been with the Timberwolves since 2019. As part of his role, he provides a specialized knowledge of the collective bargaining agreement and team analysis. When former president of basketball operation, Justin Rose, I think Rosa, who hired Sashin Gupta in 2019, was fired in 2021. Gupta served as interim president of basketball operation until the Timberwolves hired Tim Connolly in 2022. So it looks like it's a computer. I think it's computer engineer, from what I also read, and that's the data analyst as well. So he will move to Chelsea very soon. Let me get this twat off my screen and then put someone necessary on my
Hey, bro, do you know what he said earlier? He goes, I don't want to use the word, but he goes,
And he
see
used
you
it.
again. And I went, so see you next Tuesday, yeah? And then
Yeah.
20 seconds later, he says it 3 times in about 20 seconds.
Let me get this twat off my screen. Love it, mate.
Look,
Love
we're
it.
all thinking it.
Bro, exactly,
John, big
mate.
up to
Exactly.
you, John. Yeah, big up to you, John. I hope you're doing well. John said, "How are you guys doing? I'm from Uganda. I'm watching you live."
Big up to you,
So,
bro. Big up.
tell me, James is back to the team of Chelsea. No, John, James is not back yet, brother. I feel your pain. Feel your pain. Sorry, James is not back yet. We lost Maya for a minute. Hopefully we can get him back. But yeah, James is not back yet. James is not back. But yeah, DJ, what have you
Yeah.
heard about this guy before we move on to the Qatar,
Yeah.
Airways deal for Chelsea? What do you know about this guy?
No. Listen, I don't know too much about him. All I know is I know he's done some. He's got. I think he has actually done. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hasn't he done some stuff for some baseball teams, basketball teams? He's done things like that, hasn't
Only
he? Or
basketball and
It's
ESPN.
basketball.
And the NBA
Yeah.
and ESPN.
and the NBA. Yeah, he's all I know. I don't know too much about him. I read something briefly on him and what he's doing, but I know he's going to be coming in. I mean, all I know is the minute the Chelsea job was offered to him, he quickly left that job and came to this role. So we all know that he wants to come and obviously do something here. And listen, as I said, if he can bring that kind of success as he's done in the NBA, and bring it to Chelsea, but also just remember this is actually football, and do things around how we want to see it being done, then I can see it's going things. This is why I thought when I mentioned it to Nee yesterday. The minute this guy came in, I saw the links to all the sponsors, and it's interesting. It's interesting that the 3 sponsors that have been mentioned, I think Qatar, they're all airline sponsors.
Riyadh and Turkish.
Yeah. But the one I think everyone wants is the one that Barcelona had, isn't it? Which is it Qatar? Qatar Airways.
Yeah, it's also what PSG had as well.
Yeah, I think that's the one everyone wants because I think that probably give you the most money probably in terms of sponsorship, and we need that. Believe me, we need that. I mean, it's strange seeing a massive club like Chelsea Football Club, and this is one of my reasons why one of my things with these owners it's not weird. It's weird seeing a massive club like Chelsea, regardless of our situation that we're still a massive elite club, having no sponsor on our shirt, I'm used to having sponsors. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the new shirt without the sponsor. Don't get me wrong. However, you need that little bit of, how do I say that, finesse? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that kind of sponsor coming onto. I hope we get it. I really hope it's Qatar Airways. I tell you what, man, that's going to be some wicked sponsor. But going back to this guy, I think he's the guy.
Bad either, but sometimes
he doesn't, bro.
The text. And I know that with PSG, one year they went the logo and the text, and I know that another season they went with just the text.
Yeah. And I think this is the reason why we've been linked, because this guy's coming in, and I think he's quickly gone and realised if you want to get these sponsorship deals sorted out, then let's go for the 3 biggest airlines out there. And obviously that's been one of them. So yeah, mate. I mean, all good if he comes in, man. All good. His record in that way is good in that kind of way. So hopefully he brings that to Chelsea.
Oh, thank you very much, DJ. So, guys, if you're tuning in, we are talking about the Qatar Airways. Go ahead, Steven.
I know we're on about this year, but I've got to mention this, right? So people go on about City injuries, yeah? David Raya got a knock on the weekend, so he's not playing tonight, yeah? Neto's cup tied, yeah, because he played in the second round for Bournemouth.
Yep.
The 18-year-old goalkeeper that they signed in the summer is injured. So they're playing against Bolton tonight. They're playing a 16-year-old goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Come on,
And then
Bolton.
their defence has a couple of youngsters, including that Lewis Skelly and then Calafiori as well.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, Kiwior and Calafiori at centre-back, then 2 youngsters at full-back.
I mean, they have a good defense.
I might have to watch it just because there's a chance they mess this up big time.
They mess it up. Well, yeah, and I hope it will. But knowing Arsenal, they'll probably find a way of, like we said, mate. Wasn't that thing that went out the other day? They have got ways of wasting time, doing things.
Yeah,
They'll be
it was
surprised that
yesterday
happens
we
anytime.
talked about the amount of time they've
I
wasted.
think the total amount of time on restarts taken in a Man City game by Arsenal, if I remember correctly, it was like 9 minutes, 45 seconds or 32 seconds. It averaged out about 45 minutes. Flipping out, that would be impressive. 45 seconds per goal kick. 45 seconds per goal kick is meant to be like 20 seconds max, no?
Yeah. Yeah, but this is
No,
Arsenal Football
it's
Club,
over
isn't it, mate? I mean, this is and listen, I said it all along, Steve. I mean, they used to blame Chelsea for all this nonsense back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all know it's always been Arsenal, and Arsenal are now getting it. And listen, to me, mate, regardless of everyone wants to ever say about Arsenal, they're always going to be banter FC. Simple as that, mate.
I thought that was Spurs.
Both of them, bruv. But Arsenal more. You know why I love it with Arsenal more? Because their fan base is just one of the most hilarious fan bases I know. That just up their team so much when they're like, you know,
every year's their year.
Basically, we're going to do something this year, but I just love to have their smirks off their faces.
Hello. Hi. Is it DJ? Is it the one I've been talking to all the time?
Yeah, that's the one.
She's always the one. Come around. How are you, little girl? He says,
yeah, she's all right.
Oh yeah, she can hear you.
No, don't nick my headphone now. Listen, there we go, guys. Sorry, guys. This is why I have to. I'll bear with me 1 minute, guys. Yeah.
All right.
No worries.
All right. It's all right. All right. So guys, we've touched we've said a lot. So I'm gonna send a link there, and anyone
we've touched briefly on Sashin Gupta, but there's not much more we can say other than like the organizations he's been with and stuff like we did in the little YouTube short that we did before. There's not much more we can add, but definitely looks like he's coming to join Chelsea. I think he's already officially left the Minnesota Timberwolves, so I think that's already official.
That's right. All right,
that's
so
good.
Let me share the
Porto are getting cooked.
Who?
Are they?
Omarodi and 1-0 up, and now they're 3-1 down to Bodo Glimt.
Is it Sporting CP?
No. Porto.
Yeah, they have Omarodi. I saw AVD.
Yeah. Omarodi put them 1-0 up, and now they're 3-1 down to Bodo Glimt.
That's my team in Portugal. You know that, Porto. Don't get me wrong. I like Benfica and Porto and the Sporting, but
how do you like 3 Portuguese teams? Explain this to me.
Well, you know what, bro? Do you know what it is, bro? Because you know what? I don't have. I know there's this thing. There is this big feud in Portugal with Benfica fans and Porto fans, right? But I never used to. I mean, look, I've got all 3 shirts, mate. I'm not going to lie. I like all 3 clubs. Obviously, the reason why I went for Porto more, my dad basically supported Porto when he was living in Portugal, when they were living in Portugal, and I kind of went from there. And obviously, Jose Mourinho. I mean, come on. I mean, he done that team.
Jose
Mourinho.
Mourinho.
They had that team that won the Champions League, bro, mate. Come on, look at the players he had in that team, mate. And half of them then came to Chelsea afterwards. Half that squad came to Chelsea after that, mate.
Things are not going well for him right now, DJ. It doesn't look like things are going well for Galatasaray. I've been hearing news.
Yeah, I know it's not going that well. I mean, listen, we know Jose, mate. Yeah, he'll always find a way of picking things up as he always does. So, and listen, he can never lose. He can't lose. If they're tempted to leave, okay, fine. The man's made so much money in football. Yeah, he can just go. I mean, he can retire. I'm surprised he's not retired. Just go and do. Just go. Come on to Chelsea. Go onto a Chelsea program, right? Yeah, and take up for Chelsea, mate. We need more of him on Sky Sports, mate.
Sky Sports, please. please.
Yeah, I want him to grill. I love him to grill
He's done it
Carragher,
before.
and he's grilled Carragher and he's grilled Neville. I'd love to come and grill him again, bro. Come and grill him again, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? We need that. We need that. You
Bro,
know?
we need other people. I think off the top of my head, we got Joe Cole, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Paul Merson's
Jason,
right. I like
Jason
Merson
Cundy.
because Cundy's all right, but I like Merson because Merson don't just state things, like he'll state it and he'll back it up with actual facts and evidence.
Yeah.
Whereas some of these guys like Carragher and them, they're like, this is my opinion, and it's facts because I said it.
Oh, your opinion? How's your opinion fact?
No,
you know
but
what?
that's what they think, innit? They
rely on his
essentially
egos.
don't really back it up much.
Yeah,
so
he
I'm
rely on
saying
his egos.
in the head, they must think
Because it's Carragher, when he says it, everybody has to listen to him. Who the hell are you, Carragher?
He talks so much nonsense.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
He says, why are these kids? He said, why are these kids signed for Chelsea? Why are these kids signed for Chelsea? Why? And then the other guy was like, the other guy was sitting by him was like, well, why wouldn't I? 7 years contract. Why wouldn't I sign for Chelsea?
Yes, sir. Let me help you out. Another one he said was, it's not a young, exciting project. Why would you sign for him? Yeah, of course.
Do you know what, bro? You know the other thing is, no player from now on should join Chelsea Football Club. I'm thinking, what the heck are you going on about, mate? Do you know what I'm saying?
Now he's praising us for our depth, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I mean, what players joined your team, man? I mean, what are they more known as? For me, they were known as what were they known as? What's that old saying when you get? Oh, you rejected FC, bro. Rejected FC in the house, bruv. That's what they were. Every player was rejecting a move to Liverpool. Why? Because Klopp wasn't there anymore. They didn't want to go there.
Yeah,
the best one was Zubimendi.
That's funny.
Like Zubimendi agreed to go there, and then he changed his mind like 2
years
later.
That's hilarious, bruv. I love that one, mate. I love that one. That was so funny.
The only thing that was missing was Chelsea doing what they done with Lavia. It was like, look, we've been after you for a year. Now come to us.
Yeah, exactly. And the other one was also, Steve, is you got to give your head. You got to give your credit where credit is due. Okay, and that is Caicedo, mate. Nah, I've given my word to Chelsea. Forget about your project. My word is to Chelsea. I want to go there. How much money have you spent? Do you know what I mean, bruv?
I guarantee you. So you know it. So the news of the Liverpool deal happened about 1 minute past midnight on my birthday. So it was 11th August 0001. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was literally the start of my birthday, right? I wake up about 10 o'clock. I see Caicedo's not leaving London. He's staying in London waiting for Chelsea. I'm like, I guarantee he kept it quiet to not annoy Liverpool before the game, because we were playing Liverpool first game of the season literally that weekend, a day, 2 days later. So we kept it quiet, and then literally the Tuesday it was done. But it would have been done the Saturday, and then we just kept it quiet to not wind them up.
Right. So
I was expecting to leave the game and then see Chelsea official. Can I say this?
That's funny, mate. Honestly, I was loving it.
A lot of people have talked about Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez.
Bro, no one spoke about his fee since about January. What happened? I thought he was 150 million flop.
Who's that?
Caicedo, I thought he was 115 million flop. I've not heard that since January.
Nah, not at all, bruv.
Actually, correction, I've not heard that since February with the £1 billion bottle jobs BS from Neville.
Yeah, and all the fools that were calling him, saying that he's not living, he's a flop. They clearly don't know football, man. Clearly, they have no concept about football, bruv. Exactly.
Greetings to you, my man, my friend, and my big brother, Alpha. Big up to you. Alpha said big up to Blueclouds Media and the panel, amazing panel and discussions all the time. Absolutely. Alpha, you missed the hidden part of the discussion today, but then I hope you're doing well. Liverpool is playing today, isn't it, Stephen? Liverpool playing today.
Yes. By the way, can I quickly add? On the Porto thing, Bodo Glimt also have 10 men,
and Porto are losing to that.
Yeah.
It looks like. Bordeaux has 3. a red card right now. So 3-1.
They got a red card at 2-1 just after
And they
half
have-
time, and then they went and scored another one.
And they have a
You know what?
Maradona.
I can't. You know what? If things go that way, I can't see AVB lasting in that job. To be honest with you,
He's director or something, right?
Who's in
director, but
It-
the actual one who's
AVB
in charge. No, he's not. In fact, AVB's not the one who's in charge now,
No,
is he?
AVB is like a consultant right
He's
now.
a consultant there now. He's a
Yeah.
consultant at Porto. Who
Like
is their manager
consultant
now?
slash director, innit?
Yeah. Who is their manager now? I know. Obviously, I know Constance Sal's gone.
I can
Consultant
tell you.
left.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm already on their game.
Arsenal game is
Vitor Bruno.
2:45.
Vitor, that's the one. Vitor Barum. Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate. He won't. I mean, Constance Sal hasn't got a job yet, has he?
I think
I'm
he's
not
taking
sure.
a break. I don't know if.
Nah.
It was Fabio, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he's got. I know clubs in Qatar were looking at him.
Did
In
you
Saudi
get
league.
my did you get my message that I sent to you? That was my tweet to a big reply over there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Sorry, mate. I the one that is that the one I sent? Is that the one message from what I sent you yesterday?
No, not that one. I just sent you a message right now on Twitter.
Hold on, bro. On
I sent
Twitter.
you
Let me
later.
see if I can go onto it, mate, without cutting you guys off.
Oh my god, my chair is all the way down.
It was Sergio, wasn't it? It was Sergio Constant. So
Yeah, he left.
Sergio Constanzao, as we call it. So yeah.
All right,
I can't
guys. Let me say this real quick, guys. Please, whoever is watching, if you guys are there watching, you haven't subscribed to this platform, please do me a favor, subscribe, and so you can be updated on any time we go live. Keep your bell notification icon active at all times so you don't miss anything from our platform. Yo, welcome to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. And the show name is Football Minutes, brought to you live by Stephen G and Nee Zion over here with our special brother and guest, DJ Sav. Yeah, we do this with him all the time. What do you have? I think that we just going through. We talked about pretty much almost everything on the show today. We talked about Troy Jennings and Jennings, and then
he's taken my slander name for him and using it.
I borrow your words. All right. So what's next? I probably wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't do the watch along. Our next game is supposed to be Saturday, right?
Yeah, 3 o'clock kickoff, Brighton. Yeah.
Brighton, Saturday.
What time? It's free, isn't it? Yeah, free.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock, bro. Yeah. Is
Are
that
you
the bridge
going?
as well? Yeah, so I'm going to that. It's at Stamford Bridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to that game, bro.
I'm
going with
probably
my
there
dad.
as always.
Yeah. I'll be in the Matthew hiding up as I always am, using my usual seat. With another win, we've got to get a win again.
West Ham,
Listen,
Liverpool, 11 is out. I think this one is Fabianski. This is West Ham United starting 11. Fabianski, Kufal, Todibo, Jean-Claude Todibo, Keman, Criswell, Susek, Alvarez, Sola, Bowen, Ings, and Somerville. So I think they're resting my boy, what's his name? Kudus on the bench. They're resting Kudus. So yeah, big game against Liverpool. And you're resting Kudus. Really? Or
Is he on the bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
I haven't checked.
Just read your tweet. Sorry, Nee, thanks for that.
Yeah, go ahead. You have something you wanted to go ahead. Big up to you, Maya.
No, bro. Go on.
Nothing. Happy for the new sponsorship deal. Qatar Airways, lovely. According to Maya, big up to you, Maya. Maya is watching live on X right now. It says finally we can wear a shirt with a sponsorship on it. Kit sponsorship. And reports are saying they're not just talking to one sponsor; they're talking to at least about 4 or 5 of them.
3.
So whoever,
It's 3 different airlines.
whoever
You've
come
got
up with the best deal.
Qatar, you've got Riyadh Air or whatever they're called, which is a Saudi one, and then you've got Turkish Airlines.
I don't really
too.
care. I want the one that will come up with the big money. And DJ, you want to say something, right?
Yeah, I was going to say. I think the two that are going to do that. I think will be the one from Saudi is Riyadh. Was it Riyadh? Was
Riyadh
it
Air or
Riyadh?
something, isn't it?
Riyadh. Yeah, that one. And then you've got Qatar, which I think is the one everyone I think wants. If we can get
It
that
seems
one.
like Qatar's leading it right now.
Yeah, mate. I can't wait. Once we get that sponsor, bro. Honestly, we need them.
Definitely we do. Let me share this real quick. If you guys can remember, I'm not sure if you guys are aware that there was this young black Arsenal kid that was standing on the touchline with the game between Arsenal and Manchester City. And
Yeah,
what
Lewis
this guy
Skelly.
did. Yeah.
He
That
went
guy,
behind
he
the goal and
received-
told Raya to go down and time waste.
Yeah, he was giving
He's starting
information.
at left back tonight.
Yeah, it was giving information to give it David Raya, and he received a yellow card even before he kicked a ball.
Yeah, because he went behind the goal and told him to time waste.
Is that all? Is that all he's getting? Is a yellow card? Big up, Maya. Big up to you, bro. Is that all he's getting? Just that?
I mean,
that.
they technically can't do much
man.
else.
If that was a Chelsea player going and telling Jorgensen or Sanchez to do that,
To be
mate.
fair, the referee was
Oliver.
Oliver,
What do you call it, mate? Yeah, huh?
The referee was Oliver, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Michael Oliver.
Oh yeah, Chelsea are getting a red card. 100%. Do you know what the best bit is? By the time the referee noticed, he'd already basically walked or jogged back round to the subs bench.
DJ Michael Oliver worked for Manchester City AFC.
Wow.
Michael
Am I surprised?
He refereed the game in the league. Of their companies.
The owner, yeah, the one that owned the league is the Manchester City owner, and he pays. Michael Oliver makes $20,000. I was told they usually pay for $1,500 a game, which is $1,500 a game. Oliver alone was making $20,000 a game. So although he is in the Premier League, anytime he referees Manchester City game and it goes well for them, he makes more money. He's still on the payroll on the Abu Dhabi game, Abu Dhabi league. He's still on the payroll. And can you imagine anything that goes against Manchester City? Semifinals, Chelsea versus Man City. Handball, I think handball has to do with Stone. Either Stone or Grealish, one of them. Michael Oliver did not get involved. VAR did not get involved. It was Grealish. VAR did not get involved.
No, VAR did get involved.
But why didn't we get a penalty? Because Michael Oliver did not get
a penalty. You know why we didn't get a penalty.
Oh, God, now you have to bring in the middle of the thing. Hey.
Well, that's a cat. I used to have a white one. It was clear white. And you know what happened, DJ? I wake up one day and the coyote got into my car. Behind there, it was gone.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Man, that's not nice. Yeah, they're only kittens, bro. I've only got them recently.
I have a rabbit right now. I have a rabbit. The only one I have right now, I have rabbits and chickens.
Yeah.
I have chickens and rabbits. Yeah, I have one rabbit and almost about 15 chickens.
Oh. Can you honestly, I'm on the. Sorry, guys. She likes to come up here when you guys are chatting. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Leave the hell alone, DJ.
I know. She likes to come and chat with you guys. And what do you call it? But I try to. Because we'll talk another time, though. Honestly, we'll let them talk. We're talking football here. Yeah. It's very interesting. Well, that's from a Chelsea fan. You don't say that's not interesting, yeah. Yeah, she's a Chelsea fan, really. Don't worry.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
I think he's sorting out his camera or something.
Has he got a camera gone down again? Is it?
I don't know. I think he said something. I didn't hear it though. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, mate. So listen, hopefully, as I said, on this airlines, bro, on this sponsors, bro, I really hope we can get one of them, mate. I mean, what you got? I mean, out of all three of them, which one do you want?
I think it's gonna be Qatar.
It's gonna be Qatar, yeah.
I think it's gonna be, yeah.
I've got a feeling they're offering the most. I think they offered the most money, weren't they?
Knows. I'm not saying the word. F knows.
But
realistically, we'll probably get similar to
We
what we
need
got
that.
last year, which I think was 50 million, 40 million, something like that.
40 million, wasn't it?
It was
I
something
think
like
it'll be
that.
a bit more than that.
50. But I think it was.
Without giving
I
figures
think
away.
I saw something that it was Qatar have just
Yeah.
agreed a deal, something to do with Champions League for 70 million with either actual UEFA or with a team. Of 70 million sponsorship. So that's why we ain't got one, because we were expecting to get Champions League and then we would have got a bigger sponsorship deal, but we didn't get Champions League, so it's all been delayed. So plus, remember last year where we had one from before the first game of the season, but they took about 600 years to approve it because Premier League doing Premier League things. But Man City can sponsor themselves and it's totally fine. Oh, that's what he went to get. Camera's blurry though, by the way.
Oh, scene. Sorry, Lee. So I
don't know why he's moving in pixels or something. Something wrong with
Oh.
his. Yeah, this is my little boy here.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Lee. Honestly, bro, I was trying to until Steven said something. I was trying. I can't see it because it's blurry. Like Steven said, it's a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Very calm.
What's his name? What have you called him?
Fluffy.
Oh,
Very
nice
fluffy.
name, mate.
Whoop. There you go.
Yeah,
nearly four seconds. I look away for 2 seconds and I whoa.
No, we named my my black kit. We've named him Marvel. You know DC Marvel. Named him from one of those. And my the girl kitten we've named her Cookie. This is that's the girl.
Yeah, you show.
Don't show off. Cleaner. Beaker. Yeah, sorry about that, bro.
I don't know why my camera is not moving well. Let me change the camera. I don't know. Let me change the camera for a second. I'm not sure if it's the camera or has to do so she can see it.
Nee, as you do that, I mean, we've already spoken pretty much, as I said before. Basically, we know on Sashin Gupta anyway. What else was there? Qatar, we've spoken on. Yeah, so we've covered like the two main things.
Yeah.
That one's clearer. For whatever reason, that one is clearer.
Oh, yeah. Seen. Oh, okay.
It's a big little thing. If that makes sense. Little chunk.
Look. Why, Karina? What do you want to show? We've got better things to do. Oh, my God. Man. I don't think they really want to be seeing all this, you know.
It doesn't. It won't go to the bathroom on the table. Only if you put it back in his cage. It will not do that outside the cage.
What's his chicken?
He's put it. It's chicken. That's there. It's not a chicken.
That's a rabbit.
Yeah,
Wait,
he calls
It's
him
a rabbit.
Yeah.
That's a Barney.
I think. What do you call him? Is it Fluff? What do you call him again? Sorry, Nick.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Fluffy with little ears. But anyway. All right. Come on. There you go.
Oh, yeah, guys. Sorry. Did you guys? Any other news today coming out of Chelsea? I think I saw links to Victor Boniface.
Oh,
yeah, Boniface.
I don't think there's anything to it at this point.
Yeah, I also saw links of Martinez as well from Inter, and apparently we're going to go back in for we're going to go back in for Osimhen in January. That's what I've heard. The latest three things.
I've heard a couple of other names. I will not reveal at this time, but I have heard a couple other names, and one of them I am very happy with.
Yes.
Look, I found it difficult that I don't seem to believe.
Yes, Stephen. I think I know one of the names, bro, that you're talking about. Yeah, and I'm very. If it's the same guy, I think it is, bro. I'm very happy about that one as well, mate.
Who you think?
One.
What are you hiding from me, Stephen?
No. It's just little rumors. I don't want to mention the name on here because I know because Steve. I don't want to say it. It's a striker again. Let's put it that way. It's a striker.
That's
I don't want. It's up to Steve. I mean, if me and Steve think about the same player, he's not breaking. We've been linked with this guy before, but he is a possibility for January to get him. Am I right in saying that, Stephen?
With him before, then all I'm going to say is stuff went quiet because we were doing other options.
Yep.
He's a good
And
And then
what I'm
two
gonna
other
say
clubs want
is what I'm
two
gonna
other
say
clubs showed
is
interest in him. And that's
all I'm gonna say though, just quick, is said player is on absolute fire right now. That's the other thing I'm
he
gonna
is,
say.
bruv. He is. He is.
Gyökeres?
I
And if
tell you what,
he
he
hasn't
is.
figured that out, I don't know how.
Is that Gyökeres?
I tell you what.
Is he
No,
supposed to CP, Steven? CP. I know he's been banging in goals. Right now he's a striker on fire at this moment.
I saw a thing on
Yeah.
Well, I say that one of my friends sent it to me, but
Yeah, I saw this. And he's the same. If it's the same place, Steve, then that's the same one I was talking about. Then he's on fire. He's on fire, man. Okay, yeah, he's the one.
Yeah, Gyökeres. I know he's on fire. I know he's been linked. We were linked with him during
no,
the
he
summer.
has. He's been linked
again.
And apparently,
well, something from one of my friends.
Well, let's put it this way: his agent's already been in London. His agent's already had
out into the window. It was like first game off the window.
Correct. He's already obviously spoken to the Chelsea hierarchy about a potential move. Let's see what's going to come from it all. That's all I'm going to say on that one, Nee. So things
The other
will still
thing I'll
possibly happen with
quickly
that
say
one.
though is just because I think we're ending soon, right? So I want to quickly put this question across to you guys because I brought this up, right?
Yeah.
If Jackson keeps banging in the goals,
well, I was going to say,
do we need the Gyökeres? Do we not just need a backup instead?
I would say this. I probably would say that because it wouldn't be fair. It
wouldn't be fair on him to then go,
oh,
mate, you're banging in goals, averaging like one every other game or whatever it is, yeah? Or getting at least an assist or something, yeah? What is it? It's like 7 or 8 contributions in 5 games. Like, that is mad, like, when you think about it. So it would be harsh on him if we did go for a Gyökeres or we did go for Victor Osimhen. And look, in the summer, we all wanted it. And then Jackson's progressed, bro. He's being more clinical. He seems to be showing a bit more composure in front of goal. I think he's only missed 2 big chances this season after 5 games. Last season, in the whole 38, he missed 24.
Yep.
My problem right
that's
now is what I'm thinking. If you bring in a top striker, it means that you are blocking the way of Christopher Nkunku. He's not going to get many game time.
No, this is my issue I've got on that one, is exactly what you just said, and this is why I don't think anything will happen in January. And look, I said it already on yesterday's stream. You know, it'll be unfair on Christopher Nkunku because the guy's been that injured. We all know when the guy's not injured, what a quality talent player he is. He's still 26, 27 now. I mean, the guy's still got it in him. And, you know, for me, he scored an excellent hat-trick yesterday. People can go, well, look at the opposition you played against. Don't matter about the opposition we played against, mate. Yeah, I reckon on song, he can do that anytime. He can do that to any opposition if the opportunities are thrown at him. And, you know, look, that's why I said it. I can't see happening in January for VG, as we like to call him now, short form, right? But, you know, but don't rule out a move for it in the summer. If we do sign anybody, it's probably going to be a centre back in January, or even a right back. I've heard as well. I've seen links to Frimpong as well, because of we don't know how long, we don't know how far or how long Reece James is going to be off for, but hopefully not. Hopefully, because we've got Reece James already there. We've got obviously we've got Gusto there, and then we saw the young kid Achimpong come on yesterday as well, bro. So do we really need to go and spend that kind of money again on another right back?
No,
I don't think so.
Frimpong, I don't think it's good enough for me. I've watched him play. It's not anywhere. It's the B-Tech of Malo Gusto.
Yeah, I know you were saying that before about him.
The way Malo Gusto plays with some kind of intensity and hardness. If you can remember how Vladislav Ivanovic plays, you can get that from Gusto. But Frimpong, it's not strong enough, brother.
No.
It's my countryman.
No, I get it.
My countryman, a Ghanaian born German, but I don't think he will cook for us. Steven, you want Frimpong?
What?
You want Frimpong?
What, the centre back?
Frimpong. It's not a centre back. I think a right back.
I swear there is. The Leverkusen guy's a centre back, no? Or you on about a different one?
Frimpong.
No,
Yeah,
he
Leverkusen.
Frimpong, he plays right back. You can play
Right
centre
back.
back or you can play right back.
I think his preferred position is right back. If I can remember.
Currently, don't think we need one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll go for a centre back though in January. I can see that possibly happening.
I mean,
But
do we though? Because Anselmino's coming in as well.
Yeah.
yes, I forgot about him.
Yep.
He's only gone on loan till January, isn't he?
We loaned him back until January to Boca.
Yeah. That's true. So maybe not, bro. Maybe not.
All right. Okay, guys, I think this is where we're gonna draw the curtains. We've been streaming for an hour 55 minutes now. We only got
Plus, the
5
games
minutes
are going to start in a minute
up.
anyway, so people watch them.
Yeah, people can watch a game. JB said he's more of a wing back. Yeah, just what JB. So thank you very much, JB, my man himself over there. We will be. Let me give 1 minute to DJ. DJ, you got 60 seconds. Anything you have in your chest want to say before we wrap up?
No, bro. I think you guys covered it back before I came on. I think obviously I went through this stuff with you again. Really, nothing really more to say apart from what I just said earlier on about those players possibly being targets. But other than that, no. Long our success continue, mate. We get another win on Saturday. But no doubt, you'll probably be streaming before that again anyway.
Right.
Always.
Stephen G,
Plus,
how about you?
by the way, Porto had just got a goal back, so it's 3-2 now, 90th minute though.
Ah, brilliant. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I've got nothing else to add anyway. Plus, I've got to hop off anyway, so I'll speak to you guys later.
You guys do some
same here, bro.
The weather is shaping itself. We get approaching the cold weather. It's shaping itself to get to the cold weather.
We said the weather is shaping itself. I was like, what?
The weather is shaping itself from the warm to cold. It's gonna start getting cold very soon. All right, so guys, I want to thank you very much. Me and Fluffy, we're gonna go and get something done, right? Yeah. He said yeah. So we're gonna hop off from this platform and then we're gonna call it today, right, Fluffy? We're gonna call it today, right? All right, we're gonna call it today. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you very much. We'll be back again tomorrow. Enjoy your rest of the evening. Bye for now.
You too, bro. Peace out, guys.
Right. Peace out.
Bye.